Hello everyone, I trust all is well out there this evening with you and your loved ones. Today I'm going to do a quick spread on a sister by the name of Aaliyah Newell, who was found bound and murdered in her own home. I believe the incident happened on March 23rd of 2022 in the Chicago area. She was a professor and also part of the AKA sorority. And I heard about this story and really it fell off my radar for a second, and then it came back up. So I'm gonna do a spread and see what I can get up through spirit, and hopefully get some type of insight on what happened to her. Her killer is still out there, free. No one was caught. No one has been charged. The last time anyone heard from her, she was allegedly supposed to go meet up with a date of some a date I believe she had. That's really all I know about the story. I don't know much. So I agreed to do this reading for a friend of mine, who I believe is also a friend of Sister Aaliyah, to see if we, what led up to it, and how, why this happened. Why did all of this have to happen? My apologies. Seems like when I want to do a video, that's when people want to come out. But I'm going to keep continuing. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards. Well, I already shuffled them, and do a spread real quick on Sister Aaliyah. I'm gonna start with this deck first. Aaliyah Newell. What led to the situation? Please reveal the situation concerning Aaliyah Newell. Give me clear vision. Guide this reading and give me clear vision. Use me as the conduit spirit. What led up to this situation concerning Aaliyah Newell? Traffic, the soul, and the imposter. I hope you guys can see that. Okay. So, traffic. The traffic can mean anything. It can relate to anything. It can be a traffic light, a traffic stop, or it can mean someone having a lot of traffic in their home, human trafficking, drug trafficking, all falls with this card, but it also depends what falls with it. So in conjunction with the card. So right now we have traffic. Then we have soul. We know that she has crossed over. And this may in fact be her soul. And then we have the imposter that's in the hidden position. So someone around her was not who they say they were. They were an imposter, a fake friend, a fake, like a frenemy, a fake person. Someone wearing a mask. So I'm gonna go in a little further. Please. So use me as a guide and give me clear vision into the situation. Some messages concerning Aaliyah Newell. What is the message? Aaliyah Newell, 47-year-old, found murdered. What would you like us to know? So someone was living a double life. Then we have mother, daughter, female. We got power. Someone she was familiar with. Rape. And male. Okay. So someone, this male coming up at the top and right here, what this her soul is saying, what spirit is telling me, what the cards are saying, is that this imposter that she knew, that she was familiar with, was living a double life. And this is a male that's involved. Possibly. Allegedly. The mother, the female, coming up. This can be a mother. This female can be the daughter of somebody or a mother to someone. But this is a familiar person to her as also. Now this may very well be her child. With the familiar person lined up with the male, and then we have the rape and power. This doesn't mean that someone can rape you like physically, but someone can rape you of your assets, like your money, your will, your property, your belongings. Your anything of material. Someone can violate you verbally, emotionally, physically, sexually. So this rape can come in many forms. And she tried to have power over this individual in situation, but he just had complete power over it. And this person, this male that's coming up, is living a double life. So this can be somebody who may look one way in the public, could be a well-dressed, nice, groomed-looking man, but behind the scenes gets down bad. Or he don't have to be someone that's in the suit. I'm just saying, he portrays himself in the light one way, but behind the scenes, he's completely something else. He's an imposter. Traffic and double life. I'm gonna have to clarify with the traffic and go in for more information, but in a mother and daughter. So this person is living a double life, and now, okay. My apologies, I'm a little behind right now. I'm gonna clarify. Please clarify traffic. Hopefully, okay, you can see it. Please clarify traffic, spirit. Clarify traffic. Clarify traffic. Clarify traffic. Here we go again. Exploitation. Some type of exploitation. This man gained something out of it. Clarify soul. I mean, you know, her life was taken, you know, so clarify soul. It fell right on top. Murder. So now we know that's her. Okay. Imposter. Clarify imposter. Clarify imposter. Clean up. So whoever did this, they did everything they can to try to clean up the situation. This imposter did everything they can to clean up the situation and possibly make it look like a robbery. A staged robbery. But, you know, again, this is alleged. You know, sometimes these images just come and this is what comes out. This is what I feel. If I don't feel it, I won't say it, I promise. But this imposter cleaned up. Double life. Clean up, power, and rape, familiar person, mother, daughter, mother, familiar person, mother and daughter. There may be a female that she may know and that's connected. Not saying she's responsible, but familiar with this person. But this female, because when I see mother and daughter, it's just letting me know it's a female. And it can also be a mother or someone's daughter, but most likely it's a female. Exploiting. So this was someone that was familiar to her. And this can be her herself. Someone that was familiar to her, that was exploiting her. Traffic. This is something this person does. He lives a double life. And he knows how to clean it up. He's an imposter. You probably wouldn't even consider this person or anything. You'll probably just look right over them, because we're probably expecting someone in a neighborhood or a drug addict or something to that nature. I'm just, double life coming up like that on her, right here where her soul is at, in the soul of the people around her. You got a man living a double life. Okay. Please clarify. Please clarify. Please clarify. Double life. Toxic person, destruction, someone that is very dangerous as far as toxic, self-destructive behavior, and just outright toxic person. So this person, like I said, can be one way in front of people, but behind the scenes is very toxic and destructive. Okay? Lives a double life. We know it's a male. Clarify mother and daughter. Clarify mother and daughter. Clarify mother and daughter. What's this here? The rat. So there was a female in the midst of this who was a traitor, an untrustworthy person. This can also symbolize someone dealing with an illness. But when the rat show up like that, a familiar person, we're talking about someone that was very deceitful, trustworthy, two-faced, someone in her ear circle, whoever she was. I from what I learned, she had a lot of sisters from the sorority, so I'm not saying it's anyone there. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I'm just putting out the cards. So there was there was a female in the mix, in the man. I'm telling you, you can't trust nobody. It's crazy. I'm so sorry. Familiar person. So we got the rat came up. Clarify farmer. We clarify farmer. someone again who may own land. How you say, someone again who could be a farmer or owns land. What else? This can mean exploitation. A few different things, drugs. So the star came up. And this, symbolizes hope or a sense of clarity or a vision. So this individual was hoping to gain something out of it. This sense of clarity, like to exploit Miss Aaliyah. In the traffic. I would have to come back to go in deeper with that, but we have the soul, we have murder here, right at the top. This is the situation. We have that. These are the messages, and we do know that there was an imposter. So she is saying that is someone that she knows, that she's familiar with. So there was some poison that went down too. Well, you know what? Mental and emotional imbalance came out. So I'll just keep that out. And the runaway flipped over. This can mean that someone, must have took off, left town, ran, well, we do know they ran from the scene. But that can mean that. That's what runaway can mean. And rituals. Now, a ritual it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like some type of black magic or anything like that. But there was some rituals that took place. Or they do this. This is a ritual to them or him. Clarify. Run away. Yeah, the storm. So the storm is talking about just troubled emotions, turbulent times, danger. So this person has some troubled emotions, clearly mental and emotional imbalance. And they had to run away from the situation because of the danger, because of this turbulence, this destruction, this homicide that was done. Now some mental and emotional imbalance is going on. Now this is along her soul, and she herself may have suffered with some of this. Not saying that is the case, but whoever knows her, if she ever spoke about, dealing with certain issues like normal people do, human people do, I mean, that's not out of the norm either. And the rituals, it's something that you do all the time, something that you do, you're consistent at it. You do this all the time. So, this person is a farmer. He does this all the time. He exploits women, it seems. Familiar person more than that rat. So yeah, when the diamond card comes up, normally again that's like the soul of a person. That's normally a positive card that normally comes out, and it could mean her as well. This could be her too. Purity, clarity, royalty, a promise, invincibility. So this can also mean along her soul. She had her own rituals that she engaged in, like something that she did often. Her teaching, her meeting up with her sisters, her doing what brought her joy. That's considered a ritual. And she was pure at heart, clear, loving, royal, a strong soul, a bright star, a bright soul here, strong woman. Now, again, this can shift in 2 different ways, and sometimes many different ways. But it's back on her again, as I can see now. But it's also, this ritual can also mean this person, this individual that wanted power, that gained power by doing the unthinkable. Murder, raping somebody of their in this, like, they just violating, just complete violation. And I pray that this person, whoever is responsible, is found. I will come back and do another spread. My condolences to the family and to her loved ones. Because this is, wow. I definitely will have to go in more, and sometimes I have to break the spread up all the time. So this is the bell, a warning. Sometimes when the bell come out, it's like a warning sign. So she may have seen she may have gotten warning signs, but in like the red flags, but did not take heed to it. She probably was completely oblivious to it, because again, we're dealing with someone who is an imposter. We're dealing with the rat too, someone who is deceitful, untrustworthy, two-faced, someone who will betray you, sort of like the snake. Okay, that's it for now. Much love to everyone. Y'all, you have a beautiful evening. And I'll be back to do another spread soon, okay? Take care.